Welcome to another training session on Waltz. In this session we're going to cover off physical flows, how to look at them, what the information is there, and how we edit them. Again, you click here to search your application. In this instance we're looking at Grizzly Bear for the demonstration. You'll click on data flows, and what you'll see here is your summary, which is your logical data flows, which have been previously in a previous video I've discussed, and additionally we'll see the physical flow detail. To look at the physical flow information, we need to click on physical flow detail and scroll down. And what this immediately shows us is all of the physical files that are moving across our estates. So from the source to the target, we can also see information such as criticality and description. The default for this is all, but we can also see which application. So in this instance, Grizzly Bear, which application, what does it produce in terms of the files? And then we can also see what physical files are consumed by this application. I'll set it back to all as that is the default. If we want to look at one of these documented files, we can click here simply on Finance Exchange, for instance. And what we can see here is we can see that Grizzly Bear 5 is sending information to Australian Terrier. We can see here that somebody has documented the flow participation, so they've documented the server information. We've also got the criticality. We also have the description of the file that's moving across, the format, and other pieces of useful information. What we can also do is we can also associate data types to the flow. Again, you would just literally click and select the relevant data types, but I won't do that for this one, but that's something else we can additionally do just to give you that bit more information around this particular physical flow. Again, we can also edit the flow. So again, I'll just click here on edit. And again, if I need to add a tag, I can add one. If I need to update the frequency, say for instance, I know this is a daily flow, I can click on daily. I can say save. Maybe with the transport methodology, I actually realize this is done by a database connection. Again, I can save that. And then when I've finished making the changes that I want, I click on done. Again, if we want to go and look at the logical flow, we can see the logical flow that's involved in this. Additionally, what we can see is the flow participation. So if you want to add a server on, and so you can see the servers that are involved here are these two servers. Again, you click on edit and you click on add server. We'd be able to add a new server in here. Obviously there's a demonstration, so I can add and then done. And if it's a target, it's also going to an additional server, or maybe this server is incorrect and I need to add a new server. I can add the server here, click on done, and that will give us that extra piece of information. So again, that really gives a really clear picture of how this piece works. If you want to additionally add information around your specification definition, you can click just here. And what this allows you to do is manage what's actually happening across the estate. So in this instance, you can click on add new definition. And again, you can put a version in, so 1.0. And again, I can call this active. What I'll do just for the example is I'll just copy across these, but this gives you a flavor of the information that you're allowed. So you need to put in the name of the field, the type of the data, and then a description for it. Okay, we can click here. Maybe put in some sample data, but be warned, obviously this is within the organisation, this will definitely be seen by other people, so please do not put confidential information there. You can click on submit, and that just creates your specification definition. So if you want to label all of your fields and the data that's moving across within this file, you can do that just here. Okay. Okay. Going back to physical flows, if you want to add a new physical flow, you simply click on here, on the edit, and this allows you to specify one. So we specify our specification, the flow attribute. So again, this is where we put in the information that relates to the flow. And then we click on save. And I need to specify a target. One thing to note here is if within your logical flows you haven't specified one of the applications this data is being sent to or receiving from, you will need to add it for it to be a participation within this list. So I'll just say sort of Highland cattle. Okay, great. And now you can see that flow is there. So just going back to Grizzly Bear. Okay, and if you want to bulk insert flows, you can do that just here. This is where you look in the bulk insert, and there'll be a download for you. So you'll just literally choose the file that you're going to upload the data to, and then you'll circle through the next. I won't do that on this demonstration. Okay, I hope that's been useful.